Greetings, fans of Heartland Championship Wrestling. This is the Professor, and I am pleased to present the March 2009 edition of HCW Shoutout. We are just days away from a momentous occasion in the history of Heartland Wrestling. This Saturday night, April the 4th, Heartland Havoc 25 Silver Anniversary Slam Fest will be presented live from the Urban J. Nutter Center in Dayton, Ohio. The Slam Fest promises to bring us a combination of the hottest feuds and the most hotly contested championships that Heartland Wrestling has to offer. Of course, fans, unless you have been in a coma throughout 2009, you already know about our main event, the fourth and final confrontation between Bruiser Brody and Takeshi Morishima for the Heartland Heavyweight Championship. It will be the best 2 out of 3 falls. No disqualification, no countout. There must be a winner. And that winner will bring home the biggest prize in the Heartland, the Heavyweight Championship belt. Also on the show, the Heartland Tag Team Championship. Bobby the Brain Heenan and his team of Ox Baker and Larry Zbyszko have dominated the tag team ranks. And at Havoc 25, they will be defending their titles against the very dangerous Team Canada. The Mountie and Angelo Mosca have made their way to the number 1 contender spot, and they will provide a tough test for the champions. When you analyze this matchup, these teams are very similar. Both teams have power, both have technical wrestling expertise, and both teams have a killer instinct that drives them to do whatever it takes to win. Will Bobby Heenan be the deciding factor in this match? One way or another, fans, this contest promises to be a war. In addition to the Heartland title matches, the wrestling world was stunned when Dayton Dave and Rob Bennett reached an unprecedented agreement to resurrect the NWA World Heavyweight Championship. The bad blood between Heartland Championship Wrestling and Rob Bennett's Tradition territory has been well documented, but it appears that cooler heads have finally prevailed. The two federations recently held a joint press conference to announce a 16-man tournament to crown a new World Heavyweight Champion. Men from both federations are lining up to qualify for that tournament, and Havoc 25 will be the site of one of those crucial qualifying matches. Two men with storied histories in the city of Dayton will vie for a coveted spot in the World Championship Tournament when Bobo Brazil takes on the intelligent, sensational Destroyer. The winner of that match will have the opportunity to throw his hat in the ring with 15 other men for the World Heavyweight Championship. But not everything is settled between Tradition and Heartland. A series of international incidents have shocked the wrestling world in recent weeks. Much of this controversy has centered around Tradition's Chris Jericho, with his brazen disrespect for the culture of wrestling in the nation of Japan. Jericho and his tag team partner Lance Storm will be on hand at Havoc to answer the challenge issued by the proud Japanese team of Jushin Thunder Liger and Tiger Mask. Liger in particular has been the focus of Jericho's insults, and he relishes the opportunity to get his hands on Jericho once and for all. Another score to be settled at Havoc pertains to the ongoing war between Jim Cornette and Harley Race. Race was severely injured in a taped fist match against King Kong Bundy, but Harley has brought in reinforcements, first the Crusher, and then sensational Sherry Martel. The Crusher has vowed to avenge the injury to his partner and has called out Bundy and Cornette for the Heartland's first ever mixed tag team match. Sensational Sherry already holds one victory over Cornette, and she will don the tights again this Saturday night when she teams with the Crusher against Jim Cornette and King Kong Bundy. Believe me when I tell you, ladies and gentlemen, this match won't be pretty. And finally, speaking of matches that will not be pretty, the reign of terror of the Vachon brothers on Old School Saturday night has claimed another victim. Larry the Axe Hennig fell to the vicious brutality of the Vachons, but his son Kurt has vowed revenge. Kurt will team with the United States Tag Team Champions Bob and Brad Armstrong in a 6-man elimination tag team showdown against the Vachons and the Iron Sheik. This unit, known as the Foreign Legion, is masterminded by the devious and deranged Nikita Breznikov. Chants of destruction to the evil Americans have been heard throughout the Old School. But Curt Hennig and the Armstrongs have refused to be intimidated by the actions of this foreign legion, and this situation will come to a head at Heartland Havoc 25. So fans, that's our lineup for Heartland Havoc 25 Silver Anniversary Slam Fest. In a 6-man elimination match, the Foreign Legion takes on the team of Curt Hennig, Bob Armstrong, and Brad Armstrong. In a mixed tag team showdown, King Kong Bundy and Jim Cornette do battle against the Crusher and sensational Sherry Martel. The proud Heartland tag team of Tiger Mask and Jushin Thunder Liger defends its honor against the tradition duo of Chris Jericho and Lance Storm. In a qualifying match for the NWA World Heavyweight Championship, Bobo Brazil squares off against the Destroyer. The Heartland Tag Team Championship is up for grabs when Bobby Heenan's team of Ox Baker and Larry Zbyszko defends the titles against Angelo Mosca and the Mountie. And in the much-anticipated main event, Heartland Heavyweight Champion Bruiser Brody defends the championship against Takeshi Morishima in a 2 out of 3 falls showdown. Brody Morishima 4 will be a war of epic proportions as these two heated rivals meet to determine once and for all who is the better man and who will bring home the Heartland Heavyweight Championship. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's our lineup for Heartland Havoc 25 Silver Anniversary Slam Fest. Be sure to tune in live this Saturday night, April 4th, from the Irvin J. Nutter Center in Dayton, Ohio, for this monumental pay-per-view extravaganza.